Hey, how we doing today? So now we're going to be taking a look at aggregate supply. So aggregate supply, we're going to change that up here, in the short run. So like I said in a previous video, we're looking at this it's kind of funny, we're kind of looking at a macro concept in a micro way. And then we're going to extrapolate it towards the future. But we're taking a look at individual scenarios that are going to shift aggregate supply. Okay, so just like we had with our aggregate demand, which is the demand for all products in any given country added up all together, supply is the willingness to supply for all suppliers in the nation. So there are two main shifters that I think of when it comes to aggregate supply. One, costs, another, productivity. So if you think about it, it makes sense. If it becomes more expensive to make things, that's going to decrease the willingness to supply for our firms. If it becomes less expensive to supply things, then it shift to the right. Okay? Productivity. If something happens that makes us more productive, that's going to shift our productivity and our supply to the right. And then less productive is going to shift our supply to the left. So a simple scenario that we can take a look at here is, let's say, for example, there is a big drought, okay, okay, and that's going to affect productivity. Our agriculture cannot be as productive, and that's linked to a lot of other things as well. So what's that going to do? Well, aggregate supply is going to shift, and it's going to shift to the left. Remember the rule: left is less, right is more. So if you can visualize that, and I'll draw it up here. Aggregate supply to the left, aggregate supply 2, okay? So the resulting scenario is what? Our price level went up and our GDP went down, okay? So that is one, and then we're gonna practice a few more in the next video, so hopefully this made sense.